Sarah, always unplugged. Should plug back in sometime.
Nah. Let's do it every day.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Tonight we are diving straight into the chaos of existing in public while we're trying to be a functioning adult. While everyone around us is living their best free cage feral life. Well, more free range, not cage. So, from aisle blockers to chair abandoning. And I swear I didn't cut the line. Ninjas of society expect us to be calm and composed. Meanwhile, in public, we are out here doing the Olympic level unhinged behavior. So if you've ever questioned about anything of social contact, this episode is definitely for you. Grab your pettiness, your patience, or what's left of it, and come rant with us. Because we're going to dive into the chaos, the comedy, and the collective breakdown in public etiquette. And, of course, our signature unhinged energy. Buckle up! Because here we go. Because apparently no one follows the rules. Connor, how are you tonight?
Fantastic, Sarah. How are you?
Oh, well, I had a day, but you can go first.
She's got more energy than I do, so
He's like, I can't. He literally was like, I don't want to do this. And I was like, why? He said, do I ever? No, that's fair. But you're going to do it because you love me.
Yeah,
Hello,
I gotta
everyone.
she leads the way.
When doesn't she? Yeah, look, everybody's like chiming in on this.
Yeah.
Call the police. Call the police. But everyone, welcome in the chat. Hello, Will. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Dyla. I don't know. I think I missed somebody. Nate. I know I'm missing other people that have popped into the stream. There, I know there's 5 of you here so far. But how has your week been since last week?
The same as last week.
I say, same as Miss Tanya. Hello.
just a lot of pre-employment stuff to do.
Oh yes, do tell.
That's all I've been
tell.
doing. Yep.
We were talking about that before we went live.
Yeah, there's everything's by email now, which is kind of hard because things get lost in translation. Lots of homework that's upcoming that I have to do. I have to do a lot of in-person training and stuff just because I'm brand new to the company. I guess I don't know, but
Newbie.
Yeah, there's just it's not your typical like go here, do an interview, get hired, you got the job. It's so much more extensive. Like there's time constraints and all kinds of stuff that I'm under. So yeah, lots of paperwork. How was your week, Sarah?
Well, it's been a week.
I know you had some stuff going on today.
I did. So, I actually got stuck down in the city.
Hi, Tanya.
I got stuck down in the city. What was that, Monday? Monday into Tuesday because we got snow here. And the roads were horrendous. So, why are you always getting into some BS, Sarah? I mean, I'm a redhead. It follows me. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I for real didn't do it this time. So I'll get into it. But hold that thought. Because it by sheer dumb luck, it literally fell into place with what we were about to talk tonight. And I sat there and I was like, kind of like sitting there at my computer at work and I was just like fuming away. But anyway, my week was okay. Like I said, I got stuck down in Charleston, so I slept over. I had to, I called Connor and he's like, what do you want? And I was like, I have to go to Walmart. I have to stay down in the city. And he goes, what? So I went to Walmart to get PJs, deodorant, toothbrush, and shampoo and body wash. And that was it. I wore the same clothes that I wore to work the following day. Oh, and underwear. I got underwear too. Don't worry. I didn't stink. I washed my butt like Connor likes to tell me. Don't forget to wash your butt. I am not a natural blonde, but okay.
She acts like
I do. I can. It's one of them moments. But yeah. Oh no, the connection to my coder? Oh no, I just saw that. That was weird. Sorry, whatever just happened. It showed up on my end. I don't know if it popped up on the stream or not. But I had to stay down there because of that. And then we're getting more snow. And my mom's not too happy about it. She's like, I hope you call off work. But what happens if I can't? So I'm going to pack a goodie bag just in case.
But I mean, that's smart. Then you won't have to.
Yeah, it is.
Buy
it's honestly
things
smart.
in your...
Yeah, it is honestly smart. So I mean, it is what it is. And then what happened today falls into this. We'll get to that then. But first on our agenda hit list. Are you ready?
No.
Public behavior icks of the week. What
Where do
happened?
we want to start?
What is public etiquette anymore? What to you is public etiquette?
Not
Are
found.
they like, say what?
It's not found.
It's not found. No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, yes, that is very true. So very true.
I mean, nowadays it's all technology based. I mean, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, who teaches etiquette anymore?
Yeah, that was a crazy phone call. I didn't realize me and Mandy had a nice conversation because Mandy's one of my very good best friends of 13 years. We were on the phone for like over 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it was like 3.5. But anyway, yes, you're not wrong, Connor, with the whole TikTok and everything else. I need to put that chapstick down there. I'm just gonna keep clicking it. I mean, I don't know. Like I literally asked Connor. I was like, I need 2 things that annoyed you this week. Do you want to let me? Do you want to tell them what you told me?
They're more of my pet peeves, really. But
There's
I mean, it
icks.
falls under etiquette. One thing I cannot stand is if you're at a dinner table, whether it's at home, at a restaurant, in your place of work, and it could be any chair. When you stand up and you push the chair back behind you, it takes 2 seconds to grab the back and push it back in.
What?
Why
Are
would
you
you
sure?
leave it out in the middle of nowhere? I
Because
mean, it just irritates me because then you have to go behind people and push chairs in, to find your way. It just is irritating.
people are lazy.
My second one, when you're shopping at the grocery store, particularly me, I want to go in there, get what I gotta get, and
Hey,
leave. I'm
yeah.
not trying to spend 3, 4, 5 hours shopping. I ain't got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
It irritates me when you're going down an aisle and there's a group of people standing there chit-chatting, blocking the whole way. Like, get out of my way. If you're going to go talk, there's a perfectly big parking lot outside.
Or I mean, how about we just move to one side instead of being on either side? Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
How about holding a door for someone coming in and going out?
Oh, yeah. You don't even see that much anymore. Actually, to be fair, down here in West Virginia, I see that more common than up home in PA. Like, I said it last time. West Virginia is a whole world of its own. Like, the manners, the respect, the gentleman like that you come across down here, and like even some women, they're bred different down here. Like, totally bred different. It's yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, ma'am, let me get that door for you. Like, it's wild. Like, I had a door held open for me to get into a vehicle. Let's just put that into perspective. A vehicle.
I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and he had mentioned that back in the day when people wore suits out, like, that's all you saw.
Oh yeah, suits. There's actually a couple people
men,
yeah.
Men wearing suits, women wearing dresses, everyone being very professional. That's how you presented yourself. Nowadays, we got people going out in pajamas.
Oh.
I mean, flip-flop.
That right there is the biggest pet peeve ick for me. If I see you at work in PJs, no, because some of your PJs shouldn't be out of the house. That's all. No, I'm gonna keep going with this because They're stained. They cruddy. There's holes in them. I don't know what's on them. They stink. They ew. Do you wash them? Just ew. You don't wash. No, you don't wear that stuff to work.
I just think once we stopped as a society presenting ourselves that way, I think etiquette and professionalism kind of drifted out the door, so to speak.
Daniel says mine are cleaner, to be fair. He would wear a PJs out. I've seen him wear PJs in public and to work. To be fair, you couldn't really tell because yours are like sweatpants. You can tell when something's PJs and what's not PJs. But anyway. Oh, but yes. I don't know. Social contracts, alive or deceased. I feel they're slowly disintegrating. They're slowly becoming non-existent. Because just like how you said, the technology, the this, the that. So
I mean, but there's still some things in our society that are the same. You know, when you go to a job interview, you got to dress accordingly. Everyone knows that.
I've
you
seen
can't wear
some
booty shorts
questionable
to an office job.
Questionable outfits. Like even those dresses. I'm sorry. Your short dresses that are like mid-thigh, and if you bend over, I'm getting a show, should not be worn to work. Just saying. Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
But is the person bending over worth the watch?
I don't know. I mean, they could be a paper bagging and still got. I don't know.
I mean,
I've come across some guys like that. Just paper bag them. They got a nice body.
Well, we know what her adventures are.
Paper bag them. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure people probably think that of me too. Oh, okay. Next. On to
if your
the
boss
next.
is watching, she's good at her job. Don't fire her.
My boss likes me. Don't roll your eyeballs. Sheesh. Don't roll your eyeballs. All right.
Putting the phone down when it's time to eat.
Oh, that's fine, Miss Tanya. Oh, the free-range ferals, a field study. Here we go. The behaviors on the checklist. Are we ready? Connor, you just said this.
Let's do it.
Aisle blockers.
You kind of just want to ram them with a cart.
Here's your second one. Chair not pushers.
See? Top two right there. Bam, bam.
This is one of mine. I cannot stand this. People who walk in the doorway and then stop in the middle of the door. Move! Move! Get out of the way! Holy crap. Like, that is one thing I cannot. No, I just can't. I just cannot.
That's when you just run into them and push them out the way.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even. So I said, this actually happened. Was coming in. They were younger. And they just stopped. And this goes with the next one. They were younger. They stopped in the middle of the doorway. I said, excuse me. The next one on this checklist is loud FaceTimers in public. Why are you video chatting while you're in the store? I mean, I've done it, but it's a quick, like, it's usually my brother who's calling and it's my mini. And I usually say, hey, can I call you back when I get to the car? Not the whole way through, and we just, like, this the whole way. Like, what? Get off. And the conversations that you hear from them, and that I know that I've heard, are you shouldn't be, that should be not on speakerphone. That's more or less like conversations that me and Dyla have some days. Nobody should hear those conversations, or even with us. But here we are.
It's crazy. I hear a lot of conversations involving the hospital, money, or sex.
Oh,
One of those
yeah.
three.
Yeah. That's
The
a
hospital
big
I can
one.
understand, like FaceTiming somebody that's something just happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
emergencies happen.
yes, emergencies happen. I'm talking about the other stuff that should not be. Daniel
But I
said,
don't need to know that you're having an affair with the mistress down the street. I could care less. So
I mean, neither do I, but that's a juicy story and I want to hear it. I'm just, huh? What did they just say? It's like, oh, but Daniel said my ex had to stop me from whooping a dude up for stopping in the doorway on purpose. He was butthurt because I ripped the door out of his hand and then he kept yapping as I was walking. Vice principal at the time luckily saved him. I had my friends behind me as well, so they were screwed. LOL. Mandy said biggest thing at work,
see,
people who walk out of the aisles without looking. Like, I get it, shouldn't have to do with normal spaces, but at a place like Lowe's. No, you're absolutely right. With Lowe's or Home Depot, you're gonna get run over if you're not watching and stuff like that. That's the other thing I can't stand. Being at those stores and being in like a logistics background and whatnot, or that type of setting, like distribution and all that other stuff. And I've been in that one. You
but see,
have
you
your
got people.
aisles. Yeah, but they have the aisles. Like when they're raising something, there should be nobody allowed on that other side. I witnessed it and I literally yelled down. I was like, that guy should not be there. He needs to move. And he's like, what are you talking about? And the guy's like, he's fine. Your guy is putting something all the way up on the top shelf. If that falls, that guy's getting squished. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's a OSHA violation to even remotely go there. That's a huge violation.
People should also be respectful. If you have those carts and you have wood loaded or drywall or anything that sticks out past the cart, you should be watching before you just fly out of the end of an aisle.
Yeah.
Because somebody could get seriously hurt.
Well,
People don't realize that.
Miss Tanya just said she's been ran into because she is small. People can't see her. She is. She's on the smaller side. She's under. She's maybe like 4'10".
Well, we'll just we'll tape a balloon to your back. People will be able to see it.
Grocery cart
Where's the
drifters.
pink balloon? She's right
where's
there.
the pink balloon? 8 feet and above, we have to block both. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so, she's 4'9". I lie. So she's 4'9". Was totally off. What Mandy said, you have to block both aisles, and you have to have a spotter on the other side of the aisle. And they had half of it blocked, but the other guy just allowed them to just, like what? Ugh, I just don't understand that. My kids have wanted to do that at Walmart. I mean, I would. I'd do it. Grocery cart drifters. I can't stand this. Put your buggy back in the cart holder or take it back into the store. That is something I cannot stand. That and the people who want to drive the carts, the automated wheelchairs,
the motorized ones.
Yeah, that drives me insane. And then they get off and they're all walking fine and so on and so forth and blah 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 blah. Like, I cannot stand that.
That stuff doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you see somebody walking out of a store that is capable of walking and they leave their cart there and there's a return.
Right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that stuff.
Parking lots.
But they even do that with the motorized scooters and stuff like that. Like, that's just messed up. Dyla said, how about
and then
hitting
you
the
yell
help
at
button
them
in the
and
aisle?
it's your fault.
Yeah.
They act like it's your fault.
Dyla said, how about hitting the help button in an aisle and waiting for more than 5 minutes for a rep to come? Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Biggest pet peeve for real is disrespect.
Special assistance needed in the pet aisle.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big thing across the board for me. Like, disrespect. Like, I will give you as much respect as you give me, but as soon as you don't, whoo, buddy! And that's what happened today. Whoo, buddy! We'll get to that then. Elevator
mean,
lingerers is the next one.
you remember the golden rule, right?
Do unto others as you would do unto them.
Yeah, to gain respect, you have to earn it. Simple.
Yeah. Elevator lingerers. I'm not exactly. Oh, these are people that just ride up and down on the elevators. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't encountered that, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, besides like the kids that don't want to take the stairs or like the escalators, so on and so forth. But I mean,
Who just
you
chills
know.
out on an elevator? It's weird.
Yeah. I guess that's a thing. I don't know. Oh, this one. The I'm cutting the line but pretend not to people. I hate that. And I call people out for it. And let me tell you, the looks that I get. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You just gypped. Bye to the back. I don't care how to the back. If you would have just asked, "Hey, can I get in front of you? I don't have a lot." I would have been like, "Yeah." Nope. Bye.
I always ask if I'm not sure where a line starts and begins. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
"Excuse
I
me,
do that
sir,
too.
are you in line?"
I do that too. All
No,
the time.
okay.
All the time. All the time. Connor's like, all right, just shut up. On to the next part. Why we
Which
still
is
have to be functioning adults.
because the world doesn't slow down. That's why.
No, that's not what's on there. The internal pressure to behave. To be fair, we'll go to this bullet. I will be serious when I absolutely need to be. I do have that line, and I know where that switch is. But until then, I will. What did Mumble Fumble say to me? Oh, I'm on clown time all the time. I don't know when to be serious. Yes, I do. I do too. You're on clown time. Yeah, you're right. I do like to clown around. I will be on my goofy time until I know that I need to swoop that switch. Swoop the switch. Until
Plus,
then,
you're in your own home. You can do whatever you want to do in your own home.
Mandy says somebody has to be responsible. This is true. We were just talking about this. Her and I both agree. I need a more adultier adult sometimes, just like she does. I think we all do. And that's when I call Dyla. Dyla, I'm having issues. Dyra! Oh, excuse me. My car calls her when I say call Dyla, when I push the Bluetooth button. It says calling Dayla. So every time she answers, I'm like, Dayla, you didn't answer me. The other day, it took her like 4 times to answer the phone. I was so mad. I was like, do you ever answer your phone? I was cleaning. Cleaning? It's like 6:15 in the morning. I don't care that it's easier for you. That phone's ringing. You answer.
Don't worry, Dyla. I ignore her calls sometimes too. It's okay. We all do it.
Y'all just... They wet my heart.
I'm sorry, I got blinders on. I can't.
You're rude. You're a fuddy-duddy. Rude. The next bullet is the good citizen guilt. Yeah, I do feel like we're guilted into being I guess you want to say a better adult, or try to be, more or less, because the other one's like, you know what I mean?
Are we talking like we should be doing things that we know is right, but sometimes we don't?
Yes, the more or less like you're guilted into being a good adult.
I mean,
like you know that's wrong, like your common sense, and you have that little angel sitting, you're not supposed to be doing this. Why are you doing this?
So,
it's
for
the
example,
whole guilt.
There's times where I've gone and bought something and the cashier doesn't know what she's doing. And she gives me back more money than what I needed to get. Do I say anything? Sure don't. Listen, times are tough.
Connor
But you give
says,
me-
"Oh, thanks for the extra
You
20."
you give me 5, 10. I think the most I've ever gotten back was $10. $10 extra. I'm like,
To be fair, I got
thanks.
20 extra bucks and not realized it. And I was trying to figure
I
out
mean,
where $20
but that's
went.
not
And I'm
my
like,
problem.
what? Yeah, it's
That's not. You
not.
should have been paying attention. That ain't my
Yeah.
problem.
I mean, I wasn't
So
paying
if you
attention
can't,
until I went out to my wallet, or when I was going into my wallet when
and
I was
if you would have
leaving.
been shorted, that would have been your fault. But
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, I shouldn't have to do your job and worry about my money.
yeah.
So if you give me extra and I'm paying attention to my money and what my transaction is,
Yeah, it's their
I don't
job.
feel guilty.
Daniel said, "Man, if I was around Toys R Us as an adult, I probably would go regularly." Right?
I heard they're bringing it back. I heard they're bringing Toys R Us back.
What? They need one for adults. Hands down, adults. Just adults. Toys R Us adults. Can you imagine what could be all in there?
I'd imagine a lot of gaming things. I mean,
That's not where my mind went.
Toaster. Oh, you're talking. Oh. Oh.
There'll be a bunch of stuff. A bunch. Mandy said, "Don't worry, I'll answer if I'm not at work." See?
That's what I'm saying, Tanya. That's what I'm thinking.
Isn't that the adult store? Yeah, but you can still add that stuff into a store like that. Why couldn't you?
So 1 minute you're going to be looking at TVs and then decide you want Nintendo.
Yeah.
Man,
You
I really
just-
like what this TV can do. The picture is just great quality.
Yes, you
I'm
just
gonna go
never
check out
know.
What?
You can buy the TV to get the perfect picture of watching whatever you want with your special toy. Yeah, I mean,
Man,
it goes hand in hand.
You might as well just throw some lotion and towels in there. Have a bundle deal.
See?
Save more money.
Now that exact. I want seriously, like totally off subject. Do you think that would actually work? Do you think people actually tried to do that? You just never know.
What?
Like you just never know. Connor's like, I cannot. Yo, this totally went
I feel like
sidetracked.
we're headed down a Diddy path, and we need to get back on. The
Yes!
path.
Woo! But seriously, can you imagine? Can you imagine a store advertising a bundle deal of a TV, nice, like high-end towels or whatever with some nice different lotions, lubes, and whatever, and then you're a toy for whoever as a bundle deal? Can you imagine seeing a commercial like that? I would sit there in disbelief but lose it.
Well,
And then-
there's
and
always
then- and
potential
then
for you to start your own
I
business.
know, and then I'll be like, I knew it. We should have did that. Connor's like, no. Okay, just for
Well-
Connor's sake, we won't keep talking about this.
We know it's in your future. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, if I become rich off of that, yo, we all know where this idea came from.
She's gonna put Walmart out of business.
I'm gonna be Walmart rich. Wait, knowing that Walmart might take that deal up, you just never know. They sell little thingies at the store anyway.
I can probably see somebody trying that at Rent-A-Center.
That's disgusting.
Just saying.
That is so disgusting. Ew. How? All right. So the next bullet to this is how we're still trying to keep it together. Well, I'm completely not, because what you see is what you get. I'ma just roll with whatever God is going to throw at me at this point. Because if it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's supposed to happen, it's happening. There's no control over it. Just like Connor had to roll with that. The whole, The toys are out.
Yeah, I don't try to worry about what's in the future. I just kind of week by
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. If I do that, my anxiety gets the way. My anxiety just goes and goes and
'Cause
goes and goes and goes.
I feel like preparing too much for something kind of sets you up for failure.
Yes, agreed. Miss Tanya just said, "Isn't that like the adults only room that Blockbuster used to have?"
Bro,
I
remember
forgot
that.
about them. And kids would sneak back there all the time because they were adult films. Can you remember everything on cassette? I remember going to Blockbuster. I think I actually found my Blockbuster card the other day.
I
Like
also
the little
remembered
membership
that they
card.
tried to hide the door like behind a poster or like put shelves on it to make it look like a shelf.
Oh yeah, and yeah,
And
just
then
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, some of them were very creative.
like we can tell that there's a door there.
Excuse me. Are you sure? How sure are we?
Actually, we used to have a Blockbuster in my city, and something it had been vacant since they closed, and so you know how long that's been. And now it's a smoke shop. Finally, somebody just bought it, and mommy, what's that?
I know. I was about to say that while you were talking. Mommy, what's that? Oh my god, I so remember some of them rooms. That's wild. Can you
I
imagine
remember
like
my
all these
parents
things
going in there when I was
gone?
really little. All right, stay out here and pick a video game. We'll be back. Yeah.
Oh! Your mommy and daddy are nasty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just all nasty.
I used to find dirty movies all the time.
In your house?
They'd
What,
like,
never mind.
yes. They'd like,
just lying around though?
yeah, they'd forget about them. I found them in like bathroom drawers or like under under clothing in a closet. Like, I think that they tried to hide this stuff, and then, yeah. My dad used to have Playboys too, and my mom used to have Play Girls, right?
I don't know.
They had both of them.
Did you look at them, Connor? Did you?
Maybe.
Oh! He sneaked a peek!
But
You're so
we did
nasty.
sell those. They sold for a hefty price.
Well, yeah. Can you imagine some of those people aren't even alive, let alone doing that anymore? I can't look at you the same. You so nasty.
Like, you haven't done that.
Mm,
Little Miss Innocent.
no. Not that.
Lies. So if I talk to your mother right now.
Yep. Go ahead. You want to call her? I'm pretty sure she's going to be like, why are we asking this? This is weird. Nope. But I'm pretty sure she found some stuff that was in my stepbrother and brother's rooms. Not sure about my stepsister. But there were some questionable things in her room. For sure. Faux show.
She was the pretty princess of the family. She can do no wrong.
Who?
You.
Me? No! I just got in trouble for everything else. Mine had nothing to do with that stuff. That's something we cannot speak about on here.
Okay. Anyhow, moving on. Next bullet.
Next. Oh. Should we I have a whimsical whim. I have a whimsical whim. Okay. Whimsical whims.
Your whole body go.
La da 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 da. Okay. So, the whimsical whim that I have, they just caught these kids for playing real life GTA, and it's all in Canada. Dee 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 dee. Is it gonna go on?
I feel like kids nowadays aren't ever gonna learn.
No, me neither. Why is my thingy's not going? Oh, I know why. I have to get out of this. That's why. Haha. Is it going? It's not go. Oh, I feel dumb. Ta-da! Now Connor can see. Okay, we are going to play this.
After a year-long investigation involving multiple police services, police announced they made more than a dozen arrests and dismantled an organized crime network.
Police allege the group is behind a string of violent crimes, including shootings, carjackings, and murder. CTV's Beth McDonnell joins us live with the details. Beth.
Oh, just wait, it gets better.
Michelle, there appears to be few corners of the GTA untouched by this disturbing crime scene. Violence unfolded in Markham, Vaughan, Mississauga, Brampton, and Toronto, and charges include
I don't know.
murder. Frightened on the floor during a bank robbery, these are just some of the hundreds of victims York Regional Police say were caught up in a terrifying crime spree.
These acts were brazen, they were brutal, and they're completely unacceptable.
Officers allege that for close to a year, from April 2024 to March 2025, a criminal organization was responsible for 16 violent incidents, mostly in southern and eastern Ontario. They range from home invasions, jewelry and cell phone robberies across the GTA, as well as various shootings, including the homicide of a man in Rimouski, Quebec, one inside Silverthorne Collegiate Institute in Etobicoke, and another at London's Victoria Hospital.
Multiple rounds were fired in a public space at the doors of an emergency room while patients, families, hospital staff, and paramedics were only meters away.
Beginning in April, police from multiple agencies banded together to carry out Project Wrangler. By identifying patterns and sharing information over 9 months, they executed 6 search warrants and made 13 arrests, 4 of them boys under the age.
Let's just take a look at this. The oldest I think is 25. 25
of 18.
This was not a traditional street gang, but rather a coalition of adult men from different groups and locations who would align themselves for profit-motivated violence.
Police allege the group was motivated by financial gain and say the men also exploited and recruited minors to carry out violence and crime.
It's probably the most disturbing component of this when you're investigating it. You're seeing very impressionable, vulnerable youth being groomed to join this group. Money's a big factor. They're offering them money.
2 suspects are still wanted. 24-year-old Tristan Casanova Ullman of no fixed address and 20-year-old Ingram Mohammed of Hamilton. 4 firearms were seized and more than 150 charges have been laid. Police say members making up the upper echelons of the organization have been caught. Reporting live at York Regional Police Headquarters, I'm Beth McDonnell. Michelle and Nathan, back to you.
Thank you, Beth. After a year-long investigation.
So I stumbled across that yesterday. And I was
wish
like,
you hadn't, because that lady's voice makes me want to sing.
That's Connor's ick.
Her chin was like this, and murder across the GTA. Like, what? God.
Yes, I've seen the Kia Boys. Anyway, the Kia Boys hit my homie's neighbor. Old head was getting ready to smoke the fools, but fell asleep. Oh, that sucks. I have a buddy who lives out there where it's real popular because they always stealing. Hold that thought. Zayden, Glenn, enough! No! Glad we had that conversation. Anyway, I have a buddy who lives out where it's real popular. They always stealing cars and trashing them. It is crazy. It's crazy that people do that. It's even more crazier that these are how do I even want to put this? Like
I feel like this is
those kids are so young. all over GTA, and that's exactly what it is. That's all. Like when I found out more information on this, it's all from that, and they wanted to have a gang like GTA. Like, wow, cool. I'm so glad that you want to do that.
You know, I don't think GTA is a bad game. GTA doesn't cause violence. I think it's the parents who have allowed their children to play that and
that shouldn't play
them right from wrong.
Like you should not at all. Like so I know we talked about this before. So GTA, I know GTA actually you have to show that you are over the age of 18 and have a job with this new release that's coming out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this all stems from everything that's been going on or not. I have no idea. I can just imagine. But that is nuts that those kids just threw away their life and they're 16 years old. You can kiss them goodbye, but I'm also coming to find out that a lot of these people, I guess, are immigrants. They're not Canadian residents from up there. And I know they're not US citizens. So I'm blown away by a lot of this stuff.
It can happen here.
Oh, it's already happened here, man.
So,
but I just thought that was wild because I was like, oh, wow, cool. Anyway, well, cool, not, it was just wild. I don't know why I'm saying it was cool, but ta-da. Anyway, on to the next bullet point. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, I should actually. Dyla says it comes down to the parents teaching them what is real and what is fake, like the game versus real life. Yeah, I agree, but I also don't agree that 5-year-olds should be playing that game. End of story. Like, I do not.
I mean, it's like any game that has any type of violence in it. Fighting games, shooting games. I mean,
like,
if the parents don't follow the guidelines that the game set, I mean, because I know people have tried to sue GTA. Oh, my son got his ideas for killing people off of here, blah, 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 blah. Ma'am, your son was under 18. Who bought it for him? You?
Yeah. And that's what I'm, like, so blown away by. Like, but I really don't think that people should be buying them for 5-year-olds. Anybody under 10 should not be playing GTA. I'm sorry.
But if you get your child into gaming, it should be, this is a game. It is not real life. They're made to look like real life. You should not be trying this. It's illegal.
No hitting them hookers with the car. That was my favorite thing to do.
No shooting people in the face because they looked at you wrong. I mean,
yeah. So
as much as we'd love to do that, we can't.
I mean, speak for yourself, not I. But anyway, what happened to me today was we never picked a name for this person that I told you about. Did you ever come up with one?
Trash bag titties.
Trash bag titties. Okay, so trash bag titties has had a fit ever since I brought my heater/fan to work. It's getting chilly. Government buildings don't ever seem to turn on the heat. So, that is that. So I have a window seat, or my desk and my office cubicle is at the window. I have a perfect view of the Capitol building in Charleston. But it gets chilly. It gets chilly. So I brought a heater and I have it facing diagonal, facing outwards from under my desk, and it's kind of blowing on the back of it blows under my chair, so my legs and my feet stay warm. Because as long as that's okay, like, I'm pretty okay. Like, I can regulate myself better than anything. But anyway, so I brought that in the week of Thanksgiving. So I worked Monday and Tuesday. I had it on and off both days. I had a half a day on Wednesday and came home. And then we didn't come back until the following week. Well, the 1st of December, she sends my boss an email about this stuff. That I need to turn off the heater, like it's making her hot, this and that. And that's when she started to stick her big box fan under her desk, facing it towards me and into the cracks of the cubicle and flipping it on high. So my cubicle is twice as cold now. So this has been going on this whole entire time. So today, she did it. And I just turned off my heater. So it wasn't even on when she came in. She flips on that and just leaves it on. Instantly, all that heat that I had, gone. Just gone. So I said to my boss, I was like, hey, I'm going to say something. And I'm going to be nice about it. So I went over and I said, hey, TBT, can you please not have that facing towards me, and can you turn that or turn it off? And she goes, and she flips around. She goes, when you turn off that heater, I was like, my fan isn't on. I said, that's a heater / fan. I said, and it's not even on. When you turn that off, it's not on. Can you please do that? She goes, let's go over to the big boss. And I was like, what? I said, I'm just asking nicely for you to turn it off. What should the office criminal be called? Trash bag titties, snappy snail, Fruit Loop dingus, fuddy duddy. No, we can't use fuddy duddy. I like Fruit Loop dingus. Fruit Loop dingus is good. But anyway, it gets better. So she went over not only her supervisor's head, the manager's head, and went straight to the upper boss above all of us in operations, mind you. Went straight there. And I was like, I don't understand. She goes, and if he doesn't do anything, we're going to HR. What? I like literally was so silent with all of this. Go over there. Thank God he was in a meeting, and I just turned back around, and she's running her mouth, and I just stay silent. It took all of me to have that patience, and I thank God for that. Told my boss what just happened, and he looked at me, and he's like, what? So he then got so irritated and went and talked to her supervisor and her boss, the big boss over her, because she then, in the midst of after me telling him, was loud enough as she was typing this email to my boss. She was saying it out loud enough for me to hear it through the cubicle wall of what she was typing. Mind you, everybody knows I have my house that I'm selling in PA, that is being closed, so on and so forth, and continuing. She put that in there. Mind you, I take these phone calls while I'm on a break. It's not throughout the day. It's for when I'm on breaks. So that's my first break, lunch break, second break, and I just don't leave my desk. But I'm not loud about it at all. So he went and everything else. Come to find out, oh buddy, yeah. So now I have to write everything down. So I had to go back to all the way to when I had this. And write everything down in notes. It's just nuts over that. And then I sprayed myself with my body spray, because I always buy a ton, so I have body spray, just this, in my book bag, and I spray it on me, and all of a sudden, instantly, I hear the fan drop and her flip it on high. Nowhere near did I spray it near where I was sitting. I was actually up and over at the window. So when I left, I made sure that I sprayed my coat, and then I went under my desk and sprayed it 3 times because she had the fan on, and it blew right towards her. Like, I am just blown away by it all. Blown away. That is like my biggest pet. Like, that's my work ick. Like, why are you like that? You don't even know me. I've given you no reason to be like this. But she's like this to every single female. Every single female. And that's pretty sad.
Didn't you tell me that she's lingering on the edge of not having a job?
Yes, but I didn't want to say that, but thanks. Shouldn't have been said. Probably. Yeah, she probably is with how she is. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, because she was removed from the other side because of the things that happened. And I don't know what happened over there. Now she's over on our side, and none of her group that she is in is over on our side. Just her. They had to move her because of the problems that apparently were caused. That's pretty sad. So. But, oh well. Oh well. We'll move on to the next bullet point. But yes, I would call her Karen and everything else. Hey, listen. I literally told my boss, she better stay away from me. I was nice about it this time. But if she comes over to me, I'm going to kindly ask her to, can you respectfully not talk to me? And don't come over here. Like,
keep your trash bag titties in your own cubicle.
Yeah. Trash bag titties. Yeah. Fruit Loop
people
dingus.
like Fruit Loop dingus.
Yeah, I know. Fruit Loop, vote, 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 vote. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so the next point is society's expectations versus public reality. Where the standards come from. Man, I feel like the standards completely just went out the window when everybody just got glued to I guess you want to say media? TikTok and social media and TikTok and all that other stuff. So they see them what they're wearing. I mean, for instance, let's talk about Walmart. You know, some funny characters walk in Walmart. Whoo!
Do you remember that one site from years ago, the People of Walmart? Is that still a thing?
I think it is. Oh. So, what? I don't understand how people can wear some of that stuff. Like, props to you that you feel like you don't care. But no. No. Why are you wearing that? No. Absolutely not. Walmart, you mean the concrete jungle? Yes, Daniel, the concrete jungle is correct. The concrete jungle is correct.
No, they shut it down.
Oh, did they? Connor's looking. Connor's like, I need to go look.
Trying to figure. It shut down September 20th, 2022.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
There's got to be another site. I don't care what anyone says. There's another site. Another site. Why no one follows the rules or the standards for society expectations versus public reality? Because they don't care. And I know people are going to be like, well, this is why, because things change. I get people change. Things change and everything else. Everything else. But guess what? Last time I checked, I still get whopped upside the head if I say something wrong, do something wrong. It all comes down to how you are raised at home.
Yep.
And if you were disciplined.
If you weren't taught respect, you ain't gonna know what it is.
It all starts at home. Hands down, it starts at home. And then that goes from there. I don't care what anyone says. That's where it starts from. The mental gymnastics of staying composed in the chaos. Oh, sometimes I can't. I mean, composed-wise, without opening my mouth, yeah, I can stay for a while, but it's written all over my face. There's no getting rid of that. It's shown. I missed the 24/7 Walmart walkthrough. Came in clutch. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that are mad too about that, of like stores not being open overnight, of like 24/7.
Well,
but honestly,
the only reason that they changed was COVID. COVID's long gone.
Yeah, but people don't want to go back doing it either. And honestly, I don't blame people. I don't think something should be open 24/7 unless it needs to be. Like, for instance, your gas stations or something like that. Your hospitals, those things. That Walmart doesn't need to be open until, 24/7. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I mean,
but it
sorry,
should
not sorry.
open. It should open a little earlier, like maybe 4 in the morning, to allow,
But why if they close at 11? Then they have overnight crew coming in and stalking. So, I mean, I feel like from 11 to 6, that's plenty of time. 6 a.m. is early. And then you got people that come in there before 6 o'clock to get ready for people coming in at when the door is open. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say
I guess it kind of makes
no.
sense. You don't have like the people stalking in the way, and
Yep. And you don't. And that gives too like the extra time, because I know Walmart, they changed their whole entire schematics and their layout of the stores. And that's across everywhere in the United States. So trust me, I walked into Walmart and I was like, I don't know where anything is. So but the whole staying composed, yeah, that's written all over my face. I'm working on being better in patience, but it's very hard some days. It's very hard some days. But yeah, I just, that is I just don't get it. Like the icks of the public, just. Ugh. But yet I love to people watch. I love to, anybody who knows me knows that I love to people watch, because let me tell you what, that's comical.
She loves to creep.
Yep, with my sunglasses on, so nobody can see where my eyeballs are at. But I love to do it, and then it's all the when you see somebody, I'm like, ugh, like the whole ugh, like yuck, like why, like so many questions just run through your head, like why are you wearing that? Where is this? Where is that? Like what? And that Walmart site is the best thing that you can possibly do. Is like why are these people like what? Or even scrolling on the internet. Let's do that. Let's scrolling on the reels that I've sent Connor and stuff, and Dyla's probably like, I've sent some to Mandy too. I'm good for that. Sending some of them. It's just like, what are you like? After so many, and I've come across one that's like completely like, that's my cue to get off the internet, and I'm done. I'm done scrolling for the rest of the night.
The only time I ever people watch is if I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot of wherever. I'll sit there and watch people going in and out of the building, driving up and down the roads.
Heck yeah, when we go on vacation, you best bet. And I better have a drink, because that makes it even better.
She's going to be like, hey, don't look now, but...
Nah, I won't say anything. I won't even say anything. I'll just be like, my face will give it all away of which way I'm looking. But I'll be like, shut up, here they come.
No, you're going to be like, Mandy, look. There's a hot guy right there. Don't look at him. Right there, by the bar.
Oh, hot guy? Oh, heck yeah, hot guy. Woo! If he hot and don't need that paper bag, please.
And listen, I can see Mandy. Hey, excuse me, sir. Sir, over here. Come this way.
She thinks you're hot. Woo! All right. Be like, I could be like, oh, you're just so mighty fine. You don't have any icks, do you? He's probably the big walking red flag ever. What do they normally say? Oh, stay away from bartenders when you go on vacation. They're the biggest red flags. Who knows? Anyway. Oh, story time. Our most public unhinged public encounters. Most unhinged public encounters. I added public in there twice. Sorry. We need to talk about this immediate type deal. So what is something that like is like the worst like wild story that you've ever encountered in public?
I don't really have any, but the thing that irritates me that I encounter 24/7, it feels like, if I go up to a register to check out wherever I'm at, whether it be Walmart, paying a bill in person, whatever. If I'm up there, I expect a distance behind me. Don't be like all up on my ass hairs, like up in my business. Like, step back.
Enough to scratch and sniff it.
I'm finishing checking out and I put my card in and there's people sitting their stuff right next. Like, can you give me like 2 minutes?
No.
Like, damn.
That's what the dividers are for the belts. Just saying.
I'm talking like.
But even coming up on top of you, like I even have that courtesy of giving that whole. You know how like when you're supposed to drive, you're supposed to be like 4 car lengths. Like you should. At least be 2 people lengths. I don't start walking up on somebody until I know that they're leaving. Yeah.
Until they're done with their transaction. I wouldn't want my personal information.
People don't care.
Like, what if your card gets declined? What if somebody tries to hack your car? You know what I mean? There's all kinds of like different scenarios. Like, and if you're paying a bill in person, people don't need to know what you're paying. People don't need to know how much it is or your name. Like,
let alone like sometimes
it's just
account numbers
it comes
on
back
that
to the respect thing.
It's the paper. There's stuff that's on the paper. Like we all see like people could be on their phone, but they're really zooming in. That's when I start moving slower. I mean, you ain't wrong. I mean, I would. I definitely would. I mean, I've seen fights in public, so I mean, and it's all
Black
over.
Friday.
Oh yeah, Black Friday. Let's bring back the old Black Fridays, just so I can go out and people watch. Those people would murder other people, and I mean like go ham for them things. Whatever would be on sale for what have you.
People
but I mean, I've seen
outside of a store for hours.
Yeah. 4 hours, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. But I mean, it all comes down to like the respect aspect. Like if you don't have I don't know where you want to go with that. And that's what it comes down to. So, I mean, I don't just, I've seen fights. That's about it. Seen some wild fights. But the next bullet point before we wrap this up, it says letting go and accepting that we live among ferals. Let's find humor and survival tactics in this. Man, I already said what you see is what you get. You ain't getting anything else. It's going to be written all over my face. But I'll do my best to compose everything. Oh, TBT one.
TBT.
So, I mean, other than that,
you just gotta expect the unexpected.
Yeah,
when you go out,
that's exactly what you gotta do.
Unexpected.
Yep. But
worry about yourself and your surroundings, and you'll be just fine.
Yep. We also have one more live until we are off for 2 weeks. So we will be back next week on the 17th, I believe. Yes, the 17th. And then we will be off until January 7th. So I'm going to say this next live too. I'll make sure that it's also pinned on our Facebook page, which I know it is with the lives, but I will make another post and remind people. But thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us. It's been real. We hope to see you next week. So kindly have a good night and stay unplugged, my friends.
Be there or be square.